Hey everybody, welcome back to our Let's Play of Mountain Blade Warband, the vanilla game. We're not running any mods here, and as you can see, looks like my difficulties are all set pretty low. So this is, I guess, just a way for me to sort of get into the game and hopefully not get my ass beat. So, in the last video, we set our character up, and as I had noted in the comment of the other video, he kind of looked like a cross between David Duchovny and Orlando Bloom. I was trying to get the Barbarian from Conan the Barbarian, and I think I nailed it. So anyways, yeah. Last thing we knew, we heard the sound of a sword, I guess, coming out of a scabbard. So apparently, I guess we're going to get attacked here. We're being attacked. Why do I have a crossbow? Oh, somebody's firing arrows at me. Okay, I've got a crossbow here. God, it takes a long time to reload these things. How do I draw my weapon? It didn't go over that in the tutorial. How do you draw your? It doesn't say how to draw your weapon. Let's see, controls. Bottom one. Next weapon is scroll up. Okay, well maybe that'll work. Do I have another weapon? Seriously? Okay, I do. Okay, we killed him. He was a bandit. Who's this guy? You coming to check me out, huh? Merchant of Sargoth. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. Why in the world would a bandit attack you from really far off with a crossbow straight on? I don't know. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night. Although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. I wanted to loot the guy, though. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while checking the street. And then finally, convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Okay, I want to loot the guy. Hopefully he's still out there. Now, let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers. Fewer men to keep an eye on the streets. But I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls, who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking, a lad from a prominent house, out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here and didn't know how bad things had become. He had no such excuse. But he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either. And I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade. More importantly, you must have had a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Calradia to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? Sure. I am interested. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted, I'll warrant. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay. So, take this purse of 100 dinars. Consider it in advance on your reward. Go around to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. Very good, sir. I'll go contact some men from around the villages. Good. You can find me again in the tavern here in Sargoth after you've got your group together. Then we'll speak about what we do next. So we have to go get our group together, huh? You have taken your first quest. You may view your quest log by pressing Q anytime in the game. Okay. Collect 5 men. Given on March 23rd, 1257, Merchant Sargoth wants you to collect at least 5 men from nearby villages. After you collect these men, find and speak with them. He is in the tavern at Sargoth. Okay. Easy enough. Can I like? Is this like Skyrim? Can I like steal stuff off the table? Doesn't look like it. Press tab to leave now. You can press tab key to quickly exit any location in the game. Well, that's neat. So it looks like we took some damage. All right. So what's this here? What is this? You're now viewing the overland map. Left click on the map to move your party to that location and enter the selected town or pursue the selected party. Time will pause on the overland map if your party is not moving, waiting, or resting. To wait anywhere, simply press and hold down the spacebar. Okay. Okay, and I can zoom out. That's good. All right. So what do we got here? So we're in Sargoth, right? Waiting troops. What's that mean? Sea Raider 6. Sargoth 260. King Ragnar's Party 190. Kingdom of Nord's garrison. Ah, so we can see what's there, huh? Kurin Castle. Kingdom of the Nords. Oh, looters. So we could fight the looters. Is that what we could do? Oh, we can spin this thing around. Ah, okay. Interesting. Well, I am but one man. I don't think I should be attacking them. Quinn, Fanata. Let's go over here to we're gonna go over here to Fanata, because if we go back this way, we might run into somebody, I guess. Let's go to Fanata. It doesn't take you very long to get anywhere, does it? The village of Fanata seems unremarkable. The fields and orchards are busy, with villagers engaged in the tasks of the seasons. Humans and animals alike look relatively healthy and well fed. However, a small number of the outermost fields are left unsown, and some walls are in ill repair, suggesting that there are still not quite enough hands to do all the work which needs to be done. You remember that this village and the surrounding lands belong to Jarl Geirth of Kingdom of Nords. The populace is indifferent to you. So we can recruit volunteers, go to the village center, buy supplies from the peasants, take a hostile action. Let's try to recruit some volunteers, although I'm not sure how much luck we're going to have. I mean, they don't even have enough people to sow their fields or repair their walls. 7 Nord recruits volunteer to follow me. Yeah, let's recruit them. So that gives us 7 people, right? Let's go to the village center. I'm going to walk around, talk to some people. Oh, I'm riding my horse. Who's this? Whoa! Slow down. Slow down. Who are you? What's your business? State your business. State your business, ma'am. I think you're a ma'am. Good day, sir. What can you tell me about this village? This is the village of Fanata, sir. Our village and the surrounding lands belong to Jarl Geirth of Kingdom of Nords. We mostly produce pork, chicken, bread, grapes, smoked fish, and flax bundle here. If you'd like to learn more, you can speak with our guildmaster. He's nearby, right over there. All right, let's talk some more. No! No! Okay. If I get off my horse, will it run away? Will somebody steal it? What can you tell me? Oh, same thing. Talk again. There we go. How's life here? Times are hard, sir, but we must count our blessings. Okay, what's your trade? Work mostly in the fields growing grain. In the town, they grind it to make bread or ale. We can also boil it as porridge. I hear that you can find a good price for it in Uxkhal. What's the latest rumor around here? I haven't heard anything interesting lately. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Let me back this Pinto up. Let's go. Alright, who are you? Just a villager? I'm getting off this damn horse. Somebody better not steal it. You stay there, Roach. Come here, Roach. Can I go in here? Alright. I wonder if there's anybody interesting to talk to here. Just a villager. Imagine if they're interesting to talk to. What's your trade, sir? Is this the same guy I just talked to? What this guy? What's your trade, sir? He works in the mill, grinding flour to make bread. Bread is cheap, keeps well, and fills the stomach. Okay. Who are these folk? Hello. He takes what work he can get. He carries water. Oh, so he's like odd jobs guy. We're just you know, meeting the folk. Oh, this guy looks like a holy man. What's your job, brother? Oh, he's the village elder. Good day, sir, and welcome to Fanata. I'm the elder of this village. Oh, so we can ask him if there's any tasks. You have any tasks I can help you with? Bandits have driven away our cattle. Our pastures are empty. If we had just a few heads of cattle, we could start to raise a herd again. So he's asking for cows? I barely have enough dinars to do my thing. How many animals do you need? I think 5 heads will suffice for a small herd. And I will bring you the cattle you need. Thank you, sir. We'll be praying for you night and day. All right. What can you tell me about enemies? Really? Nobody. I think of 4 whom I suspect would jump at the chance if you could pay 10 dinars each for their equipment. No. We already have... I think we already have enough people. We recruited 7. Hello? Hello? Who are you? She's just coming in from the orchards where we grow apples. We'll dry them for storage, or they can also be made into cider or vinegar. Got any rumors? Ooh. People say it is good to be in the service of Count Meltor. He is good to his followers and rewards them if they work well. I see. I see. Who are you? You got a really fancy hat. Did we already talk to you? No, I don't think so. Yeah, we did. Never mind. Okay. Let's hop back on our horse and... Oh, wait. Who's this guy? What? Alright. Mount up. Regulators. Mount up. Oh, we can just hit tab. Okay, this is the trade screen. Hold down control key while clicking an item to quickly purchase or sell it. Alright, so what do we got? We got some smoked fish, some tools. We have 380 dinars. What do they got? Bread, smoked fish, flax bundle. Should we buy some bread? I think we should. We need to round out our boys' diet, you know? Well, how do I pay the money? How do I give them money? Doesn't really tell me how to give money. Okay, so it just automatically is. All right. Oh, so we gained gained a little bit of standing with them. They're still indifferent, but okay. So we have some volunteers now. So let's look at our party. What do we got here? Nord recruits 7. They're infantry. Let's talk to them. Your orders, sir. Tell me about yourself. Aye, sir. Let me tell you all there is to know about me. Oh. This is just like flavor. Level 6, huh? Wow. Cool. Damn. These guys are pretty good. So they're all basically the same, I'm guessing? Alright. Notes. Cool. Factions. So there's 6 different factions. Locations. Cool. Characters. Renown 20. Controversy 0. I have no fiefs. Game concepts. Interesting. Notes. Recent messages. Game log. Okay. So our quest here is to... Okay, so we need to go back to Sargoth. Alright. Well, we've got our men. Let's ride back to Sargoth. Who's this? Uh-oh, we might get into a little bit of combat here. He looked like he was coming at us. Town of Sargoth seems unremarkable. You hear the occasional grumble in the marketplace about the price of everyday items. There appear to be a reasonable amount of goods for sale. I see the occasional abandoned building, shop, or cart. Nothing more than the ordinary. You see the banner of King Ragnar of the Kingdom of Nords over the town gates. The populace is indifferent to me. Okay. Ooh, there's an arena. Cool. Well, how do we get back to this other guy? So I guess take a walk around the streets. Where did we meet him at? He's in the tavern. Okay, he's in the tavern. All right, let's go. Let's go to the tavern. Belligerent drunk. What are you looking at? I'm not sure. Some sort of animal, clearly. I'll wipe that smirk right off your face. Really? Stop! No shooting! No shooting! I'm not gonna shoot. Hey, he's attacking me! He doesn't really look like he's very good at this. He's attacking me, so I'm gonna come at him. Come on, dude. Thrust! Oh no, I was knocked out by the belligerent drunk. You slump to the floor, stunned by the drunk's last blow. Your attacker's rage immediately seems to slacken. He drops into a chair and sits there, watching you, muttering under his breath, almost regretfully. A few of the other patrons manage to coax him to his feet and bundle him out the door. One of the others attends to your wounds, and soon you too are back on your feet, unsteady but alive. Well. Friggin' drunk. Where's the guy we're supposed to meet? Who's this guy? Do you have need for mercenaries, sir? Me and 3 of my mates are looking for a master. We'll join you for a ton of dinars. Sorry, I can't afford you. Alright. Good day, sir. How can I help you? Have you heard of anyone in this realm who might have a King Ragnar? The Jarl Girth? Jeez, lots of people wanting people to work for them. So how do we regain hit points in this game? Because we're really low. Where's the dude? There's Rolf. There he is. Splendid work! You've hired enough men to take on the bandits. Now, travelers entering Sargoth have told us that there is a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect that they are all from the same band, that one of them took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them, and make them disclose the location of their lair. Very well. Hopefully it goes a little bit better than the belligerent drunk did. Let's talk to Rolf here. Greetings, I am Rolf, son of Rolf, of the most ancient and puissant house of Rolf. I've never heard of the House of Rolf. Really? Well, perhaps your ignorance can be forgiven. Our ancestral lands are far away, over the mountains. Like all the men of my family, I have come to a foreign land to make a name for myself in the profession of arms before returning home to take over custodianship of my estates. Unfortunately, the authorities in these lands have little understanding of the warrior code and have chosen to call me a bandit and brigand and put a price on my head. A most unfair libel to throw at a gentleman adventurer, you will surely agree. But I'm anxious to avoid any further trouble, so if you know of any company of fighting men where I might enlist, I would be most grateful. Well, I run such a company and might be able to hire an extra hand. Good, I look forward to vanquishing your enemies. Note, however, that as a gentleman and the holder of a barony, I expect to be in a position of command, and not be treated as one of the common soldiers. Very well, I'm glad to have you with us, Baron. Excellent. Before we depart, would you be so kind to lend me 300 dinars? I had to pawn a family heirloom at a pawnbroker here in Sargoth, and I would like to retrieve it before we leave. I can't afford that. Sorry. Are you still with me? So, how do we... Do we regain health maybe by resting? Can we stay here the night or something? Nah. Okay. Yeah, let's stay here. Okay. Is that how you heal? Or do I have to go to some kind of like a merchant or like a wise woman or something here? Alright. Let's go to the castle. Okay, yeah, we're fully healed now. Okay. Let's take a look around. Who's this guy? Nord warrior. Not supposed to talk while on duty. Oops. Okay, let's go back into this. I want to run around and talk to some people before we cut this video. Hello. Hello, game. Hello. There we go. Okay. Who's this? Who are you? Lady Herjasa. I say, you don't look familiar. My name is Nerdstalgic. At your service. Nerdstalgic, I do not believe I've heard of you before. Can I help you with anything? Must beg my leave. There's nothing I really want to talk to you about at this moment. I turned down the mouse acceleration, which has positives and negatives, but the main positive to it is hopefully that I won't get ill. Can I get in there? How do I open that door? I can jump. I thought this was the castle. Hello, townswoman.
Hello. What is your trade?
How's life here? What can you tell me? This is the town of Sargoth. Our town and the surrounding lands belong to King Ragnar of the Kingdom of Nords. We mostly produce bread, ale, wine, leatherwork, tools, wool, cloth, linen, and pottery here. If you would like to learn more, you can speak with our guildmaster. He's nearby, right over there. Okay. What's the rumor? No rumors. What's your trade? Okay. So that's all the same. Do you have any rumors? No rumors. Okay. And this guy, this boot seller here. Maybe he has some rumors. He's an armorer. What are people talking about these days? Nothing new. Prices, weather, the war, same old things. Goodbye. Huh. Ooh, who's this guy? He's decked out. Oh, it's the guildmaster. Hello, stranger. You seem to be new to Sargoth. I'm the guildmaster of town. Can you tell me about what you do? I'm the guildmaster of Sargoth, and say I'm the leader of the good people of Sargoth. I can help you find a job if you're looking for some honest work. Who rules this town? Our town's lord and protector is King Ragnar. He owns the castle and sometimes resides there and collects taxes from the town. However, we regulate ourselves in most of the matters that concern ourselves. As the town's guildmaster, I have the authority to decide those things. Do you happen to have a job for me? One of the merchants here is looking for herdsmen to take his cattle to the market at Ravaden. The cattle herd must be at Ravaden within 30 days. Sooner is better, much better. But it must be absolutely no later than 30 days. If you can do that, I'd be willing to pay you 255 dinars for your travel insurance. I don't know if something time sensitive would be a good idea right now. Be available for a few more days. Okay. What can you tell me about some politics? Politics? Good heaven, the guild has nothing to do with politics. We are loyal servants of King Ragnar. We merely govern our own affairs and pass on the townspeople's concerns to our lords and masters, and maybe warn them from time to time against evil advice. Anyway, what did you wish to ask? What is the cause of all these wars? Well, to answer your question, generally each monarch claims to be the rightful heir to the old Khalradic emperors. Some of these claims are based on forgotten dynastic marriages, and others are based on obscure promises, while the Rodoks invoke the empire's unwritten constitution. So in theory, any one realm has the right to declare war on any other realm at any time. In practice, to make war is exhausting work. It is easy enough to lay waste to the enemy's farmland, but crops will grow back, and it is a far different matter to capture an enemy stronghold than to hold it. So the monarchs of Khalradia will fight a little, sign a truce, fight a little more, and so on and so forth. Often a monarch will go to war when another realm provokes them. At such times, some bad influences who look to enrich themselves with ransoms and pillage will clamor for retribution, and thus the damage caused by war to a monarch's treasury is less than the damage caused by doing nothing would be to his authority. I'm of course not talking about King Ragnar, as no one would ever question his authority. Would stress again that we in the guild have nothing to do with politics, but if King Ragnar were to ask for my advice on these matters as a loyal subject, I would tell him that while his claim to all of Caradia is truly just, even the most legitimate claim must be backed by armed men, and armed men want money, and money comes from trade, and war ruins trade, so sometimes the best way to push a claim is not to push it, if you know what I mean. You may tell King Ragnar this if you see him. Well, I've never met him before, so I don't think I'm just going to barge in there and say that. Don't mention my name specifically. Just say the people of Sargoth told you this. Our personal opinion, of course, as to what would be in King Ragnar's best interests. None of us would ever dream of questioning a monarch's sovereign right to push his legitimate claims. Did I mention that we here are all loyal subjects of King Ragnar? Because I can't stress that enough. Anyway, is there anything else? What is King Ragnar's policy in regards to the other realms? Not Swadia. Wishes to be at peace with King Harlus, so as to pursue the war against the kingdom of Vegirs. Huh. Alright. How does the wealth of this region compare with the rest of Calradia? Overall, the wealthiest town in Calradia is known to be Halmar. Here in Sargoth, we are poorer than 18 towns and richer than 3, so this is kind of a shithole. In terms of local industry, the most productive town in Calradia is known to be Jilkala. Here in Sargoth, we produce less than 17 towns and produce more than 4. Production is, of course, affected by the supply of raw materials, as well as by the overall prosperity of the town. In terms of the output of surrounding villages, the town of Dirim is the richest in Calradia. Here in Sargoth, the villages produce less than the hinterland around 4 towns and produce more than 17. The wealth of a town's hinterland, of course, is heavily dependent on the tides of war. Looting and pillage and shifts in territory can make a major impact. In terms of trade, the town of Sargoth is believed to have received the most visits from caravans over the past few months. Okay. Wow, this is like a lot of info here. Ichamur is the most dangerous. Huh. I'm gonna leave. Okay, we're gonna put a cut in there. And in our next video, I guess we're gonna go try to finish this quest to get these bandits. Should be fun. Anyways, and hopefully he doesn't have any belligerent drunks, because if he has belligerent drunks, it's over. I'll never be able to beat a belligerent drunk. So, thank you guys so much for joining me, and until next time, game on.